Hey everyone, and welcome to a new series where I go position by position of the 2025 USMNT U20 squad, essentially who I think is going to play. And so to start off, I'm going to go with goalkeepers. Starting off with the '05 age group, we have Gavin Beavers out of Real Salt Lake, where he's made 6 appearances in the MLS and played largely mediocre, mostly due to his inexperience. However, he has played very well in the U.S. Open Cup. I would expect that he could win the Real Salt Lake job starting next season. In terms of his actual quality, I would say he'll be a very good MLS player to top 100, I guess just outside the top 100 clubs in the world, that kind of level. I don't think he's going to be the starting goalkeeper due to players later, but he's definitely a good option to have. Next goalkeeper, Charles DeMarco, is kind of an interesting case because he was never really with an MLS academy and he's going to Georgetown University. However, he seems to be decently highly rated by US Soccer, though the fact that he is going to college kind of tells me roughly about his quality in the sense that he is at best going to be a backup, maybe around Antonio Carrera's quality or a little less, but anyway, he's still made 1 cap and he's frequently made rosters, so we'll see. The last '05 goalkeeper is Emmanuel Ochoa, who has frustratingly not won the starting job for San Jose Earthquakes. And considering that their starter has been very meh this season, before he was replaced by a foreign guy, it kind of shows you that they don't yet trust him to make, a senior appearance. He's been signed to a homegrown deal for a while, though the scouts I read kind of rate him the same as Charles DeMarco, so it kind of tells you his quality. Again, probably competing for a backup spot and maybe eventually can become an MLS starting keeper. Now, the first of 6 is really someone I want to talk about, and that is Diego Cochin out of Barcelona's U18 team. This guy is a Tier 1 level prospect in the sense that he could become the starting U.S. goalkeeper. He's around like the same level as Selena, possibly better. Basically in any attribute you want, he's good in. Especially if Barcelona is going to have to be able to play with his feet. He's training with the first team. I wouldn't be surprised, and within a year he starts making appearances with the B team. Do I think he becomes Barcelona's starting goalkeeper? Probably not, though. I think that they hold on for him for a while, and if I had to bet, he's going to be the starter for this U20 team because I don't think there's anyone in this pool that can match his both present quality and his potential. Theron Ferry was the starter for the U.S. at the U17 CONCACAF Championship after Cochin got injured. He currently plays for San Diego Loyal. He's not quite yet a starter, but he's made 4 appearances this season. I see him as a guy who can eventually become a starter in the MLS, maybe outside the top 100 clubs in Europe abroad. In terms of his quality, seems okay. I'm guessing, again, he's going to be competing for a backup spot and not with Cochin. Adam Budry was the other goalkeeper at the CONCACAF tournament. He seemed about around the same level of skill as Ferry, though I think he just had an overall worse performance. That can happen sometimes. In terms of his qualities, probably around the same in that I think he'll eventually become an MLS starting goalkeeper and, just outside the top 100 clubs in Europe. But, yeah, again, backup spot, not someone that would compete directly for Cochin. Julian Eyestone, who I think has the best last name, plays for FC Dallas and is also getting minutes in MLS Next Pro, which is definitely difficult due to Antonio Carrera also sometimes getting minutes. Again, he's around that same level of quality-ish with Ferrier and Budry, but I think he can kind of push ahead of those other keepers to be like the second best in the class and also, again, compete for one of those coveted backup spots because, again, no one's going to knock off Cochin unless he's injured. The last 06 is Nick Holiday out of North Carolina SC. He plays in the 3rd division of U.S. soccer, which is still technically professional, and he's been invited to a couple U17 camps, but considering that he's been starting every single game, he's not going to be able to be released for most of these camps as the team wants him playing, which I believe is good. Again, he's around the same level as Butre, Ferry, and Ice Stone. I don't know if he's gotten, quite enough love as he deserves. He's doing something very difficult. Again, definitely is on path for becoming an MLS level starter soon, but not super high potential. So with these younger age groups, it's more about seeing if anyone here has, the quality in order to play up, multiple age groups, kind of like how Joshua Winder did. And here, Aiden Stokes, which is eligible for the 2025 U17 World Cup. It's more about seeing, does he have, the quality to jump up all these age groups? And personally, I don't think so, because while he is a very well-rounded goalkeeper for his age and is getting a homegrown deal with the New York Red Bulls, I don't think he can beat out the goalkeepers with the older age groups, especially since Diego Cochin couldn't this year. Though I believe that he's definitely someone to watch out for the future. The other high ceiling 08 is Jack Kortkamp out of Sporting KC. I personally don't think he has the quality to go up, just like Stokes, but he's definitely a very good goalkeeper for his age group, shows proficiency passing out the back, is athletic, has good hands. So I think is a guy to watch out for the next U17 cycle as well as the current U15 cycle. Thanks everyone for watching. Center backs will be next, and I hope you have a good day.